So I get a lot of comments as a licensed immigration attorney on TikTok as to why I support illegal immigration, and I don't, but I understand it, and here's why. The system is super flawed. The United States basically promotes like amplified nepotism, which basically makes it require that an immigrant be petitioned by another U.S. citizen who's an immediate family member. And that's really the only like legitimate way that you can come here easily. Most countries require that you show that you can make money, that you can contribute, that you can invest to your community in the United States. But this country just requires that you be related to someone with status on the idea that that person with status would support you financially. However, they're doing that so that you don't live off the government, but they don't allow you to live off the government anyway if you don't have status, because you need a social security number. So the whole thing is super flawed. Second, people come here as asylees and refugees, meaning they come from countries where it is so dangerous, so war-torn, that they cannot wait the 2 to 20 years to be able to come here and ask for permission properly. So they come here unlawfully, knowing what's happening to them, knowing the risk of deportation, but it's better than being in countries such as like Venezuela or Haiti, where they cannot leave their house because they're gonna die. Literally, they're gonna die. Third, a lot of people don't know. They don't know, they come from places where they're not as educated or well-versed on the difficult immigration system that we have. So they send people basically to the United States. They send their children, like countries like Venezuela or Haiti or Guatemala or Honduras, and they're basically sending these children here knowing that they're risking their lives, but it's better to come unlawfully and then eventually ask for status versus staying in their countries and waiting it out and then probably not having the time or the safety to be able to do so, or the resources. So a lot of people are just, I think, ignorant and not very educated on legal versus illegal immigration. It is not that simple, and it's coming from people who are born here, don't understand it, don't appreciate what it's like to have to come here to save their lives. I have clients who are, from very small areas of like Central American countries, and they're sending their children by themselves and giving up their children. You can't even imagine how hard that is, because they cannot leave their house in their countries because it is just so war-torn, so ran by gangs, and it's so dangerous that it is worth the risk of illegally immigrating. So if it's the principle that's an issue for you of illegally immigrating, understand why.